Wonderful. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this BombBomb Informational. I am so happy you guys are here. This is, I don't tell anyone else this, but this is far and away my favorite session to kind of talk about my favorite tool we have. It's my favorite thing to talk about because if you know me, you know that I am a video centric person, and BombBomb is a purely video centric tool just about, and it's also just one of my favorite offerings, which we'll talk about as we go. So like I said, my name is JD. If you don't know who I am your digital marketing and technologies manager. I have been with the company for just under 6 years now, which is crazy to me. And I sit in Holland, Michigan, but I travel across the lands far and wide to all of our regions. So we're going to talk about BombBomb, a video communication tool. What I wanted, the sort of structure that we're going to look at for this session is going to be what BombBomb is, why it is why it's important, why it's something that we've partnered with and why we push for it, how you can use it, literally the different actual ways you can use the tool, and then finally ideas for content. Basically, what am I doing with this tool? What kind of videos am I doing? What am I saying with it? So at its core, and please guys, if you have questions along the way, write it in the chat. If you know me, you also know that I love talking. I love talking about this specifically. So if you have questions, write them in the chat. I'm definitely going to be noticing those as they come in. So at its core, what BombBomb is, like I've said already, is it's a video communication tool. It functions a little bit differently than like Facebook video or YouTube, because BombBomb is meant really more so for direct communication. So me talking directly to a client, me talking directly to a group of clients, a group of leads, something like that. But it is more direct. You know, when you're looking at Facebook or YouTube, oftentimes you're uploading a video to a bunch of people. You're sharing a video that you want anybody to be able to see. With BombBomb, it's more specific than that, more direct. And there are sort of two big value pieces that I look at with BombBomb. You know, to boil it all down to two things. Number one is it's a differentiator. Like that is going to be the buzzword. You know, if there were a coffee drinking, I was going to say drinking game, but it's early, so coffee drinking game. And every time I say the word differentiator, you're going to hear that word a lot. So differentiator, it sets you apart from everybody in your areas, your sphere, everything. And then additionally, it helps build relationships. So one thing I get as one of the technologies people in this company is this idea that, you know, the more technologies we add, the further we're getting away from getting to know people in person. And what people will say, you know, is like the old school way of doing things where you're working with people, you know, one-on-one or face-to-face and stuff like that. My kind of take on that is almost the opposite, where that is the best way to do things. Meeting with somebody one-on-one, getting to know them and building a relationship, that is the key to a successful real estate career. How you build those relationships is different than it used to be. At the end of the day, my goal is the same as it used to be: building relationships, growing your sphere, staying top of mind. It's just how you do that nowadays. So what BombBomb does is it allows you through a multitude of ways, which we're going to look at, to communicate with your clients directly through video. So you can email them these videos, you can text them these videos. These videos can be instantaneously recorded and shared. And, you know, again, we're going to dive into all of that. But the way that the examples that I always like to use is that a lot can get lost in text. And I mean like text messages or emails or anything. I'm sure we've all at some point in our lives had something where somebody completely misinterpreted a text that we sent, where they said, I can't, you know, that sounded cold. Or I've had it with my siblings recently where my sister was like, why did you say that to Maddie? I was like, that's not how I meant it. And it was because it was a text. One of my favorite kind of stories is that when we were first buying our first house, oh gosh, that's also 6 years ago. I don't like, or 5 years ago. Time is not fun. A few years ago, I was we were working with an agent, and there was a house that we really, really liked. And sure enough, you know, this was multiple offers now is bad, but or was bad then, it's even worse now. But this is, you know, 2017. And the text that I got from the agent just said, they picked another offer, sorry. And I knew that agent for almost a year at that point. So I knew how he was, his personality, and how he meant that. But that could also come across very cold, right? If somebody was really excited about this home and they felt like it was their dream home and they didn't get it, if the whole message is they picked another offer, sorry, that can feel short, it can feel dismissive. Whereas when you're communicating with video, which we'll talk about, I'll show you examples as we go, that feels far more personable. That you're able to emote, you're able to show them, I'm feeling just as frustrated and hurt by as you are for this. I wanted this home for you too. So we'll look at examples of that as we go. But like I said, it's a differentiator at its core. One of the things that I want to share is a couple of these stats. You know, I'm a big believer in both anecdotes and stats. You know, I like to be able to show you guys evidence of something, as well as have stories where something worked out well. Right? Like it's one thing to hear a bunch of numbers. It's another thing to hear direct stories. So I've got this let me get the screen up right here. Some stats here from BombBomb that they've shared with me, comparing BombBomb video emails to traditional emails. So just kind of going through some of these stats here. 81%. This was a survey from people who actively use BombBomb. 81% reported a lift in replies to their emails. 56 reported a lift in referrals. 87% reported a lift in clicks through, meaning people actually clicking on their videos or clicking on their emails. This is a huge one for us when we're talking about lead gen. 68% reported a lift in lead conversion. How many of you want more of your leads to convert? That over 2/3 of people who were using BombBomb said that they reported a lift in lead conversion. And then 90%, almost everyone reported a lift in staying in touch with their clients. I believe they have another one that they sent me that is it's similar. Yeah, I think that was just a different version of that one. But these stats are all great, yada yada. This bottom one to me is crazy. Viewers retain 95% of a message when they watch it in a video, compared to 10% when they read it in text. That is, like, again, trying to do video is a very difficult thing, right? When you've never done it before, when you're nervous about it, when you're trying to learn how to do it. But there are some stats to me that just make the value of video so obvious. And this is one of those. Your viewers, your sphere, your consumers, your leads will retain 95% of a message when they watch it in a video, compared to 10% when they read it in text. So when we talk about the why, these points to me are the why. Your lead, they're talking about higher lead conversion. They're talking about 90% lift and staying in touch. And then they're talking about retaining 95% of a message versus 10%. So for me, that's the why. Now, those are some of the anecdotes. The analytics, the stats. And one of the anecdotes that I have is one of our agents one time in sunny Sunstar, Florida, which, it's fun. We're in good season in Michigan right now. I don't miss being in Florida as much right now when it's like nice here, and then the second the weather turns to crap, I'm like, Florida sounds great right about now. So but one of our agents there, she used BombBomb, and she was telling me a story when it happened. It's probably maybe 2.5 years ago, where she got I think it was a Zillow lead. She got the Zillow lead. She was emailing them. She called them right away, and they didn't pick up, and so put them on an email chain, just a drip campaign once a month. And we did one of these sessions. She signed up for BombBomb. And then she emailed me a week or two later, and she said, "Hey, I just had a lead convert using BombBomb." She said that I did a video for this agent, or for this client, and just said, "Hi, my name is so and so. A few months ago, you reached out about looking at this property, and obviously, that one's not on the market anymore. But if you are interested in viewing a property, or want to work together, I'd love to have a conversation with you. Just wanted to introduce myself. Hope you're having a great day." She called her back that day, and they started looking at properties that week. And is this video the only reason? Of course not. Absolutely not. Timing is a huge part of it. The agent being a great agent is a big part of it. But that was what was the final kind of kicker, was communicating through video in a way that let this client see you, right? Again, we go back to, actually, no, I'll share another example. This is probably, yeah, I've shared this one a lot. So again, coffee drinking game. I had an agent who he had just shot, it was in this office in Holland. He had shot an intro video. It was about 60 to 70 seconds. And he talked about why he got into real estate, what his favorite part of real estate was, and then a couple, why you should work with him. Just, a few simple questions, which we'll talk about later. We'll get back to that. And he had a listing appointment on Thursday, and the Tuesday before, 2 days before, he sent her a video, the YouTube link to the video, and he just said, "Hey, looking forward to meeting you on Thursday. Here's a video to watch if you have time. Looking forward to chatting." He walked into that listing appointment 2 days later, and he told me the first thing this client said to her or said to him was, "I feel like I already know you from that video that you sent me." Think about the leg up he had on other agents when he walked in, and the first thing the client says is, "I feel like I already know you." That is the power of video. If I send you a bio paragraph, 2 or 3 lines about me and my career, that's great. That's great information, and I can learn a lot about you. If you share that same information in a video, not only do I retain the info better, as we discussed, but I also get to see you, hear your voice, look at your mannerisms, just feel like I'm talking to you. So that is for me, that is the why with the video. It's not just the analytics, it's not just the stats. I've seen our agents use this tool and convert from it. And so I'm a huge believer in BombBomb. I wouldn't be here talking about this if I didn't think it worked. So what I want to talk now about is how to get into it, how to sign up, all that kind of stuff. We're going to talk about how to use it. So unsurprisingly, because everything we do is based around this website, there is a BombBomb page on Schmidt Resources. So I'm going to share that with you guys right now. Now, you'll see this on the page here. I'm going to be upfront about it. This is a paid tool. So normally, if you were to go try to sign up for BombBomb right now yourself as an agent, it's either $50 or $55 a month for the tool. With the partnership that we have, we're able to offer it at half that, $25 a month. And it's with most of these tools out there, I've said this before, but what you put into it is what you get out of it. If you sign up for BombBomb and you don't use it, then of course it's not going to be worth your money. If you sign up for BombBomb and start sending out videos all the time, it's going to be well worth that money. Like, again, I cannot exaggerate how worth it some of that's going to be. But I'll put this link in the chat here. It's on our Schmidt Resources site, of course, but the top link here, where it literally says, sign up with our company offer, that's where you can sign up and be a part of the Schmidt kind of deal, organization, whatever. If you accidentally mess up and you do some other way and you're like, "Oh shoot, I signed up and I started paying," we can work with our team to transfer it over so that you're still under the company account. So that's where you're going to sign up. You're going to go to Schmidt Resources and click on that link, and it will sign you up with our company kind of deal. What I want to look at now are all of the ways to use BombBomb. So what I love the most, or one of the things, I can't say the things, I love everything about it. One of the things I love the most about BombBomb, and also just for the record, not getting paid for this by BombBomb. I'm not like a what do you call it? I don't know what the word is. I'm not sponsored by them. They're not a sponsor of my podcast or videos or anything. I just really truly love the tool. So one of the things I love about it are the multiple ways you can leverage BombBomb. So there's 3 that I want to look at. One is the website, one is Gmail integration, and one is mobile. So this here is BombBomb.com. Try saying that 100 times fast. So BombBomb.com. This is the dashboard. This is your normal account, right? Like, this is just like a lot of other softwares. This is where your your kind of home base, if you want to. Up across the top here, you've got your navigation bar. I don't know why I took my glasses off. So videos. We'll look at this in a little bit here, but one of the really cool things about BombBomb is that they have a cloud system because it's 2022, and every video you record, no matter where you record it, will be immediately available somewhere else. Meaning, if I record a video on right here through BombBomb.com, and I record 30-second video, whatever, and it saves, if I go to the app on my phone, it's already going to be there available for me to use instantly. So I'll show you an example of that as we go, but you can go here, you can go to the videos to see your videos, all of your video library here. There's no limit to how many videos you can have, how many videos you can send, how many videos you can do. There's no limit to any of that. It's very fun because you can go through here and see all of the different versions of yourself, because this is a video from June 1st, We scroll back far enough. Pretty similar there. Pretty similar there. And then we scroll back even further. Okay, there's no beard JD. And then there's short hair beard JD. And then there's long hair beard. So it's just fun to kind of look at your life through the past few months, right? but realistically, every single video is here. If I scroll down all the way down, my videos from like 2018 would still be here. So they're always going to be there. There's no limit to any of that. So this is, and then you can record a new video right here. So I could click new video and I could just shoot a video literally right here. And I record it. We'll talk about some of this stuff later. So record, do my video, it'll save, boom. So that's the video library part of it. The other cool thing I like about the website is if you, going back to the navigation up here, is emails. So if you go to this emails tab here, you can see a few different things, obviously. You can see, again, the emails that you've sent out before. So whether, whatever those may be. But if you go to new email right here, you can do this advanced one because this is going to be really cool here. You can send out a video, but they've got all of these templates up here. So I'm going to go up here to change template on the left. We have branded templates that you can leverage for all of our DBAs. So I'll use the Ruth one here. Shout out to Rob. I saw you were on the call, Rob. I can do this template here. I could add a video. So I could record one right here. I could upload one from a different source, or I could choose one from my library. So I'll just choose one where I'm right there. I'll click insert. And now I've got not just a video email, but a branded video email. And this will be this will be moving during the video, during the email, right? They have like little motion in the email. All of my information right here will fill in. So you've got these really cool branded templates, but it doesn't even stop there. Those are ones that we added. But if you go to the right over here, you can see all these different categories that BombBomb have. So they have some seasonal ones. So, fall, that's cool. They got a breast cancer awareness month, spring, summer, a bunch of stuff there. They've got some directly for real estate. So open houses, home anniversaries, closing, some really cool video templates here. I've never seen the quick send ones. I think these are just, kind of slightly cool branded ones, nothing too fancy. Newsletter. So this is like BombBomb, like level 5, right? Where I am such a big believer in video as a whole. And you think about the newsletters that people send out, right? With articles, and some newsletters, a lot of newsletters are beautiful, right? They're fancy, they've got great information, but think how great this newsletter could be if when I open it for the first time, you send it to me and I'm your client, and then I take a look at it when it gets in my inbox and I insert a video here. The first thing I see is like JD's June real estate report or something like that, right? You've got text right there, and the first thing you see is not an article or a photo, it is a video. It's a 60 to 90-second video from me giving you the updates on the market. That is providing value. That is branding yourself as the market expert, as the expert in your area. So I'm a huge believer in using BombBomb for things like this. I love this kind of newsletter idea where you use it for your newsletter. Again, I know that's kind of going above and beyond. That's like really leveraging it. But again, it wouldn't say to tell you to do it if I didn't think it was awesome. So they got some inspirational ones. They got some holiday ones. So again, they have cool templates here that you can leverage. So what's today? Today's June 7th, right? Maybe something like that. So we have a Father's Day one that we can use coming up. We got a bunch of different Father's Day ones. 4th of July, of course. Canada Day. Again, I feel like everyone should be doing a Canada Day video, let's be honest. Labor Day, all these things, right? All these cool videos that email templates you can use. So I love that part of this. Contacts, of course, if you can add your contacts there, which we'll talk about in a moment. Forms, you can actually add forms to your videos. They're a little bit, it's a feature that I'll admit needs to be a little bit updated, but I think it's still a cool idea. You can have a video with a form in the bottom. And then finally, automations. So automations are great because they are basically video drip campaigns. Like video drip campaigns is what they are, where you can put your clients on a campaign to get your videos over and over. And I want to share an agent who I know is doing this. One of our managers actually down in Florida, she uses this to stay in touch with her agents. She has a campaign set up or an automation called Beck's Business Bits. And they're just these short videos from Becky. You can see she uses the Sunstar template, and it's, she talks about relevant real estate advice. So number 84, document your conversations. Number 83, copyright infringement. 82, MLS advantage in Florida. All these things. Vacant lot commissions. So she uses this to stay in touch with her sphere, which in this case are her agents, to automate things, right? To not even worry about when they're happening, to just send them out. So the automations are great. Now, one thing that people get some frustrating, or that I get frustrated by, and I can understand you being frustrated by too, is, okay, this is just another place I have to upload my contacts, right? Like, okay, so now I've got another platform that I have to send my contacts to and upload a CSV file and make sure all these things work and yada, yada, yada. And if you want to use the BombBomb website, then yeah, you don't have to. You can send them individually. You can copy videos over from here to your email. But if you want to fully leverage the BombBomb site, you do. However, there are other ways to leverage BombBomb where you don't have to upload your contacts again. So I want to show you the second way to leverage BombBomb, which is the way that I normally use it. And that would be an integration with Gmail. So right here on this account, this is my admin account. So yours might look a little bit different, but you'll notice right down here, bottom corner, it says view integrations. This is what I want you guys to click on. We're going to view integrations, and we're going to look at all of the different things it integrates with. So this is just a huge list of all the different tools that they will directly integrate with and be able to leverage. Now, I will tell you, I will give you just a quick little glimpse. They are, from what I've been told, having conversations with Moxie about directly integrating into Moxie, which would be huge. I would absolutely love a direct integration with Moxie because that would make everything so much easier for us. However, the way that we have it now, the way that I love to use it is right here, the Gmail integration. So if I click on the Gmail integration, I can connect BombBomb with Gmail. I can pick my account. I can sign in, or like allow them to have access. I don't know if it's going to work right away because I'm doing the Zoom training right now, but let me see if I just refresh it. Yeah, it's because I'm doing the Zoom, but basically what would happen is a BombBomb integration would attach right into Gmail. And what it would allow me to do is this. I'd open an email like I want to send an email, and there would be a button right here in the corner for me to record a video right in Gmail. I can record the video, it will go right into my email, and then I can choose anybody from my contact list, a group, a whole bunch of people, 1 or 2 people, right here from Gmail. So the reason why I love that one the most is because it doesn't require me to go anywhere else, right? So like I've got the Gmail integration set up. There's also a Chrome one if you don't use Gmail that you can integrate it with. But I love that one because now I don't have to go to bombbomb.com. I can go to Gmail, and if I want to record a video, I can pull it up right there. So if I want to do the Chrome, I could download the extension there, and then I could send, I could leverage it right here through Gmail. This is probably, besides the app, which I'll show you guys momentarily, probably the easiest way to do it because, again, you're not leaving anything. You're not going to another platform. You're sitting right here and you're shooting your video. And then finally, last but not least, of course, is the mobile version. So got my phone here. There is a BombBomb. Hello, baby. There is a BombBomb app. And all you have to do, you can download that from the App Store. I'll show you what it looks like. Whoops. This is what the symbol looks like. It's a little bomb. It says BombBomb. I can click on that. And I literally just clicked on it to open the app, and I'm already in video record mode. Like the screen opens and it's like, boom, record your video. I can go to my videos and I can see my entire library right here from the app. I can play with some settings, but of course, probably most importantly, I can record the video right here. So I could do a little video. It goes 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, JD here. Just wanted to do a little BombBomb training video to show you how cool this tool is and how easy it is to shoot a video. I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Probably wouldn't end a video like that normally. I don't think that that's a good practice, but that's how I'm going to do it today. So what you're seeing right now is, so far as you can tell, is that it's uploading. There's a little bar down there. Video's uploading. It says now saved to video library. Let me show you guys this now. So I just saved that to my phone, or I shot it on my phone. And now if I go back to BombBomb, like just the main website, and I go up to my videos, it's already there. Well, that would have been cool if it loaded right away. It's right there. The video that I just shot seconds ago is already available in my video library on my computer for me to send wherever I want. So I could email it that way. I could leverage it that way. However, the other thing, and of course, it's always hard to show you guys stuff on mobile from this, but you'll notice here in the phone, there's a text button. So not only can I email it, but if I text it, I always send it to my brother to annoy him. If I text it to my brother, this is what it shows up like in his phone. In the text message, it shows me moving. It's not just a little link for him to watch. It is motion in the video. He can watch the video in the text message. So this is one of the huge benefits of BombBomb as a tool as a whole, is that especially in the past couple of years with the way that the world's been, a lot of agents, especially I would say I've noticed more so our agents in Florida, have been doing a lot of sight unseen or virtual tours of properties. It's a way that a lot of people are moving to buy homes, and it's a really unique way of doing business. One of the things I see agents doing is they go to a home to record a tour, right? Like they'll take their phone, maybe they can't FaceTime live, so the agent will kind of take a tour in their computer or in their area, and or not in their computer, with their phone of the home. And then they'll try to send an agent or a client that full video. Now, those videos can be 1, 2, 3, 5 minutes long. And if you try to send them that full video, it's going to take a lot of time and data from your phone and a lot of time and data from them, because it's a big file. Like sometimes it takes a while to send a photo over the internet, let alone a full 3, 4, 5 minute video. So it's very cumbersome. It's clunky. Sometimes it doesn't come through high res. Sometimes my mom sends me videos and I'm like, why are you sending me like a VHS tape? And so one of the nice ways to be able to one of the nice things about BombBomb is that it just sends them a link. It doesn't send them a big file. They don't have to sign in or anything. They can watch it right there in their text message, or they can click on it and it will open in a different link, which will again be right there for them to watch that video. So part of what makes BombBomb so nice is that it's easy. It's easy for a client to watch these videos. It's easy for them to respond if they want to. They're not downloading, they're not signing in. It's just easy. So those are the three main ways that I talk about leveraging the tool. Like actively, how do you shoot a video? You use the computer, or sorry, you use the like the Gmail version. You use your phone, or you use the website. Are there any questions on that aspect of it? How to actually use the video tool?
Yeah, I've got one, JD. Is it good to download the extensions?
It just depends on how you want to use it. So the only extension that I would really download if you wanted to would be the Google Chrome extension. I have had it in my experience where it works best. I couldn't tell you why. And this is where my knowledge is very limited. It works best in Gmail for me if I have Chrome extension downloaded and I have it installed into Gmail. I just have the best, it just works best for me. Any other extension, I really don't think you need to worry about, because unless you want to actively use it in those ways. So maybe the Chrome one, it definitely won't hurt. It definitely won't hurt. But I don't think it is like necessary, if that makes sense.
Okay, thanks.
Kind of a middling answer, I know, but for a short answer, yeah, I'd download Chrome just to use it.
If we use Google?
Yeah, if you want to use it within Gmail, yeah, I would do that. If you're just going to use it on the website, bombbomb.com, and do videos there, then no, I wouldn't worry about it at all. But if you want to use it through Gmail or through Google, then yeah, I think it'll help.
Okay, thanks.
So I want to share with you guys one of the what BombBomb and I, us buddy, what we kind of call one of like the sort of like hidden features. One of my favorite things about the tool that people don't always know about, and that is the screen recorder. So one of the best things about BombBomb to me is that not only can you shoot a video of you talking, you can also do a screen recording. So if I were to go to shoot a new video here, and you can see right here, it's like, okay, record a video. But if I click this little button right here, record screen, I can actually shoot a video with me in the corner down here. And then the video is whatever's on my screen. And I can walk somebody through something. So obviously for me as the digital marketing guy, this is super handy because I can show you on screen, hey, here's how you fix this. Here's where you go, something like that. It's really great for that. For your clients, though, there's also a lot of use here to record your screen. One of the things you could always do is you could show them a search, right? So if you're working with some new buyers and you're trying to figure out what kind of search to set up for them, or maybe they're new to the area, right? Maybe they're moving to Rockford, Michigan, and they're moving from Indianapolis, and they just don't know the area. You could do something like this where you could say, so if you're going to be working in Rockford, what I would recommend is if you look at the map over here. It's not too big, but this whole surrounding area is actually all pretty close within a 10-mile radius or a 10-minute drive. So what I would recommend doing for our home search is I think we should kind of look in an area kind of like this. So we're not getting too much into Grand Rapids, but we're not just limiting ourselves to downtown Rockford. So you're using the screen share tool to walk them through a search or walk them through something like this. The other thing that I've seen people do with this, and I think this is really cool, is walking through digital. I got to turn the screen recorder off. Walking through digital paperwork. So some people have never used something like .loop or app files. They've never done an e-signature. Some people might know that stuff, but it might be their first time buying or selling a home, and the paperwork is confusing. They have questions. You can have the contract on screen and walk them through certain points right there to, again, make them feel at ease. And kind of taking a big step back here, or a bird's eye view right here, this goes back to the value thing for me, right? The differentiator. Think about what this does for you as an agent when you're going above and beyond in these ways. You're not just you're not just going, hey, cool, we do digital paperwork. Awesome, I'll send you a link. You're saying, hey, here's the paperwork. Let's walk through this. And you're showing them on screen what you're talking about. Or you are taking the time out of your day to show them the search that you think you should set up for them, or the options in the area, or market stats, or any of those things. You're going above and beyond, and you're providing more and more value. So that screen recorder tool is not something I want you guys to figure it out. I use it probably more than I do just the normal video thing in my capacity as the technologies manager, but it can be so helpful. And the other big thing about video for me is the more you play in that sandbox, the more ideas you're going to have with it, right? Like I joke about painting. Like it was the one class I basically failed in elementary school. I couldn't cut a line straight, was art. And if you asked me to paint, a family portrait right now, it would be stick figures, and it would be very poor, and it would not go for any money. But if I start painting more and drawing more and spending more time in that medium, not only am I going to get better at it, I'm also going to have more ideas of what I like to draw or styles that I like. So the more time you spend in the sandbox, the more time and ideas you're going to have. You might come to me 6 months from now and go, hey, I just used the screen recorder to do this, this, and this. And I'll go, I've literally never even thought about that. That's amazing. So that stuff has happened before with Moxie. It's happened with BombBomb. So the more you play in the sandbox, or it's the same thing we tell our kids, practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the better you're going to get at it. So any other questions about how we can leverage it, like physically the ways, because we're going to talk next about what to do with it, what kind of videos to do, some of the most important parts, but any questions about the logistics of it?
JD, I've got a question. Hi. So, when you do it, it makes so much sense and it looks so easy. And of course, if we do sign up for BombBomb this week or next week and we start to play with it, we're going to go, I don't remember one thing he said. I'm taking notes, but that doesn't really matter. So is it like Apple and then it's intuitive, or are there tutorial videos we should be watching?
Great. I've got so many answers to all of that. So number one, this is being recorded. So if you ever wanted to, you could go back and watch this. Number two, I do find that it is very intuitive. I think once you have it set up, like again, if I were using the mobile app for anything, if I go to the app here, literally when I open it, it's like, hey, record a video. And then if I want to, along the bottom, it's got the video library. It's got some settings there. So I do find that it's very intuitive. And then three, to answer another part of it, they have a whole library of support videos and guides and stuff like that. So if you go to, if you're logged in on at BombBomb, if I go back here, there's a support tab. I believe it's over here under my profile, my picture and stuff. Or where did they move it to? Log integrations, yeah, support. So if you go to the support tab right here, you can find a full-fledged support site with how-tos, again, how to use the screen recorder, using the Chrome extension, camera help, using BombBomb and Outlook, all that sort of stuff. So they have a lot of guides and stuff there. And then the other thing that I'd say is a really great starting point is that if we go back to that Schmidt resource page, the BombBomb page here, I actually have a link to this here. They have what they call their real estate action plan. Because again, they're not just a video, like this is made with real estate being one of the main industries. They have a guide here. You can see it over here on the left, or you can scroll down. Yeah, I need to go here. So they have all of these different ways to directly help increase appointments and conversions, increase repeat and referral business, save time and improve efficiency. So that's also an amazing starting point because, on top of what we're about to discuss, this also gives you a template on how to leverage this within your real estate business. So, I mean, honestly, to answer your question, Marcy, all of the above. I find it intuitive. You've got me, you can always reach out to. The support site is great. And it will also be, the real estate action plan is super helpful. And then Janice asked, where can I find the recording? I will share the link with you. It's our schmidtvideoclassroom.com. It's our training site with all of our recordings, with our Blue Syncs, our Moxie Mondays. Everything is going to be there on Schmidt Video Classroom. I am crossing my fingers to get this video up today. It might be a day or two later just because these hour-long sessions, again, the files are very big, so it can take a little longer, but it will be sometime this week at the latest. So does that answer your question, Marcy? Does that help? Okay, cool. So let's talk about the content now. Well, actually, no, before we do that, I want to talk about content, but I also want to talk about nerves because I know that video is one of the more intimidating things. I understand that it is, you can feel nervous. I always like say you can feel like Ricky Bobby, where you're like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Like you're just kind of standing there, sitting there like this. It can be intimidating. So the big tip that I have for this is, and I just kind of said this earlier, is do a practice run. If you sign up for BombBomb, make your first video to your spouse, to your manager. You can send it to me. You can send it to whomever, but that will help you get comfortable with it. And the mental trick, which is easier said than done, most mental tricks are, the mental trick is reminding yourself that you're talking to a client. If I'm shooting a video for Marcy, I am talking to her. I might not actually be, right? I'm looking at my camera and stuff, but sometimes that, if you remember, if you almost did the whole imagine thing, right? Imagine that Marcy is right in front of me right now. It's going to be easier to talk to her like that than it is going to be to the green light on my computer or the light on my phone, something like that. The other way of doing that same idea is literally have somebody in the room with you. Again, a spouse, another agent, a kid, somebody that you know, not a random kid, one of your kids, somebody that you know, have them stand behind the camera so that you're kind of talking to them, because that will really help you feel like you're talking to a person because you literally are. So, again, this goes back to like, if you sign up from BombBomb and don't use it, you're not going to find the value there. If you're worried about video feeling comfortable, really the only way to do it is to practice, is to do a trial run or two. But the final point I would say on this is that you are always going to be more insecure than you come across. You're always going to have these things. I've been on camera in some capacity since 2010 in high school when I was a producer for our school news. So that call it what 12 years that I've been on camera in some capacity, I still don't like the way I look or the way I sound. But I look the way I look and I sound the way I sound. And so that's just who we are. And we all have these things. This is, again, I've told this story dozens of times, but I had an agent one time, she was shooting a video. This is for social media. And she asked me to take a look at it and, look at a couple edits for her or something. And it was about a 90-second video. And I looked at it and did a couple things for literally 15 minutes. It was not long. I spent about 15 minutes on it. So she's standing in my office and I show her the video, I play it. And about 20 seconds in, she goes, "Oh, I hate how my voice squeaks right there." And I was like, I just spent 15 minutes watching the same 90-second clip. I never once noticed your voice squeak. We all know the things that we are insecure about. We all know it's the ums or the ahs for me. The marketing group to me pointed out fairly recently that I have a tendency to start about 4 sentences before I actually complete one. So that's one thing that I'm really aware of now, where I'll go. So the thing is, when you go, well, actually, if you were to, so when you sign up for BombBomb, like that's how most of my paragraphs start. We all know the things that we are self-conscious about, our insecurities about A, B, C, D, whatever. Nobody else is going to notice those things. I spent, again, 15 minutes watching one 90-second clip, and one of her biggest insecurities was actively visible in that video. I never once even noticed it, never even crossed my mind. I promise you, and I try not to make promises I can't keep. I promise you that's going to be true for all of you. You all might have this thing. I don't like the way my voice does this. I don't like the way I do this. Part of it is going to be the video angle, right? Like if you're worried about the way you look, do not shoot a video like this. This is not going to come across well. So as long as you make sure you've got some decent lighting and that you're sitting at, I've got this plant behind me, which kind of helps. There we go. Like, you will do great. I promise you, you will do great, especially because the purpose of video is twofold, right? One is the information, like we said earlier, about retaining the info, but 2, again, it's relationships. It's getting to know somebody in a meaningful way. And that's really where this video stuff shines. So there's only so much I can do to help with that part of it, with the fear and the intimidation of it. All I can offer is if you want to send me that first video, I would love to be the person that kind of helps you through that. Hey, you're welcome, Sean. Have a great day. Good luck on the appointment. That's always people say that sometimes. They go, I'm so sorry, I have to jump off. I have a listing appointment. And I'm like, that's the point of all of these things. Go to the appointments. Like, that's what I want you to do. So let's talk about content quick. I'm going to try to not go too far over. Rasa said, can we use a background? Yes, I believe you can. It's something they've just been adding into BombBomb. Let me remember how. I think what we can do right now is I think we can, so they are working on adding more features to this. What you can do right now is we have some Coldwell Banker ones actually uploaded. So if I go in right now, so if I'm looking at the video screen here and I go right here to this little virtual backgrounds tab, we actually have 3 uploaded here. It's right now you can't upload your own, and I will be completely honest, I don't think theirs work as well as like Zoom's does or Google Hangouts does. But it is an option. It is an option. You can see my face kind of getting eaten up there by the blue. But yeah, they have some here. We have 3 added. We can always add more, of course, but right now I don't think you can add your own. I remember asking them about that, and they never told me why. I'll get on them about that, Rasa. So my favorite part of the show. Let's talk about what kind of videos to do, because all of this stuff is great. Like I said, you can sign up for BombBomb, but if you don't know what you're doing with it or you don't use it at all, it's not going to be powerful. It's not going to help your business if you don't let it. So BombBomb has sent me over 4 different video examples that I want to share with you guys of actual users who use BombBomb. These are actual videos that they sent to their clients. Now, people always say, not just with BombBomb, but in other video like Facebook, Google, YouTube, whatever, they say, what should I do video on? My answer is always a cop-out answer, is anything. Anything you find online could be a video. You find a cool article on NAR or Florida Association of Realtors or coldwellbanker.com, shoot it as a video instead. Be the person sharing that information. Be the expert in that field. When we're talking about client relations here, it can be even, in my opinion, even easier. And so I want to share with you these 4 different examples of how these agents have leveraged BombBomb in their business. So we're going to watch these videos and we'll talk about them afterwards. How did I want to start? Which one do I like to start with? We'll start with this one. This is they call this an open house follow-up.
Hey, it's Dan.
Nope,
Nathanson.
not yet, Dan. Not ready. So there are going to be a couple flaws in this one in particular, and you'll probably notice them when we get to that point. I know that Zoom's not great for playing videos through, so if it's a little choppy, I promise that's a Zoom thing, not a BombBomb thing. But we're going to watch this. It's going to be like school. We're going to watch this and we're going to talk about it. So let's full screen this guy here. Oops, and then get right out and then go back to full screen. Here we go.
Hey, it's Dan Nathanson with the Nathanson Brothers team over at Remax here. I wanted to take just a second to say thank you so much for stopping by our open house today. And if you think that this is the right place for you, let us know right away and we will do everything in our power to make it your next home. If maybe for some reason it's not the right place, let us know that too, because we are really good. We're like the house whisperers at helping people find the right home. So let us know and we will do everything we can to find you the right place. Or if you need to make a move, if you need to sell your property in order to make a move, let us know that too, because we're really good at helping people get their property sold for top dollar in a great time frame that works for them. Regardless, thanks again for stopping by. It was a pleasure and we hope to hear from you soon. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
So tip number one, make sure there are no active trains near where you're recording your video. Make sure there's no UPS trucks going by. Just a couple pointers. But what I love about this video is a few things. So firstly, it showcases the rest of the videos will do this too, sort of the casualness of BombBomb, right? Like it is about talking to someone, like I've said before, building a relationship, kind of letting them get to know you. So I do generally like the fact that this guy's in his car because it shows him. You get to know Dan. It shows that he's on the fly, which means that he's busy, which is meaning that you're working with an agent who knows what they're doing. But I also like that if you noticed this video, and this is maybe you didn't notice, this video was not to any one particular person. This was an email that went to everybody that came to one of his open houses. So when they signed up, on the open house sign-in sheet, this email, he sent this video to all of those people. And I'm going to talk about a couple more cases like that at the end here. But like I said, it's not just for one person. It is for a group of people if you want it to be. And now they all have his contact info. They've seen him. And I like that his personality comes through, right? Like, we're like the house whisperers when it comes to like little jokes like that, smiles, whatever the little things are that make you, that comes through in video. So I like this example because it shows, again, it helps you get to know Dan, but it also showcases an example where it's not just for one person, it's for a group of people. So let's keep going. I want to share, what do I want to do next? We'll go sad, then we'll go happy. So this one's called Price Update Tough News. Again, that you'll see that this does a great job of showcasing the personality of this agent, but it will also do a really good job of communicating some, like I said, some sad news or some hard news. One of our favorite topics to talk about with our clients, which is increase or lowering the price of their home. So,
hey, Carol, Bruce Turman. I know, I don't know why I'm telling you who I am. You know who I am. Hey, I just came by to check on your dad's house. And I think it was yesterday, I sent you, and I'm sure you got it, the latest activity report. And you can see we're getting the common theme that we're getting is.
Cool. Come on now.
You can see we're getting the common theme that we're getting is one, people think the price is too high. And number two, this power line next to the house is of concern.
Come on.
I'm sure you guys were in building and real estate, so the only way to overcome that power line thing is going to be the price. And of course, people do feel the price is a little high as well. So if your father wants to meet, next week would be great for me. I would love to chat about things and see how we can get this property sold for you guys. Been trying hard, but unfortunately, we got a couple obstacles there. Anyway, just let me know, and I look forward to hearing from you. Hope you guys are having a good day.
So let's compare that with the same message in an email or text. Got more feedback. We really need to talk about lowering the price. Next week is good for me. What's going to communicate more about how that agent feels It's the first one. It's the video. I mean, again, I love the joke in the beginning. Hey, it's Bruce. I don't know why I'm saying my name. You know who I am. And then talking about it, saying, I really loved the end of it there where he goes, we've really been trying our best, but unfortunately, there's a couple of things that are kind of hard to overcome. So you can hear in his voice that like, hey, I don't want to lower the price, but this is what I feel like we have to do. Breaking hard news, having tough conversations. If you're not able to do it in person or over the phone, video is a far more communicative way than doing it over text or email. So that's this, breaking tough news is everyone's favorite thing. But let's talk about a closing, some good things that have happened. This is a post-closing thank you.
Woohoo! Christine and Clint, congratulations.
Yeah, step number 1, start every video with woohoo. You're gonna put everyone in a good mood.
Woohoo! Christine and Clint, congratulations. I love it. You're gonna love your home. I know it's time to crack the bottle of champagne and get settled in. Thank you so much for trusting us and allowing us to be part of this process. Huge shout out to Henrietta. Awesome work. Tim, amazing job. Whitney, thank you for everybody's help. And Clint, Christina, we're here for you over the next year, 2, 3, whatever. However we can be of service to you, we're here for you. Congrats, you deserve it. You had a beautiful family and now a beautiful house to match it. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Again, this video works on so many levels. Number 1 is just woohoo, right? Like good mood. We're excited. We're happy about this. That part's great. Taking it a step further though, if you notice at one point in the middle, he thanked all of these people, Henrietta, Whitney. These were the lenders. These were the other people that he worked with on the deal. He didn't just send this to the client. He sent it to his team and the other teams that he's worked with, which not only helps the client feel like, hey, this is a team effort. Think about that as the lender, as these other people that you work with every single day. They feel appreciated. They feel like you're grateful for them, which helps them build relationships with you. So he's not taking the glory here. He's sharing it with everybody and he's making everybody feel excited about stuff. So I love that part. And then I also love the end. This is something that I have heard from a few of our agents, can be forgotten sometimes. I'm still here for you. I'm here for you for the next week, year, or month, year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever, however we can be of service. Oftentimes, not any of you guys on this call, because you're all like just the best agents, but oftentimes agents kind of leave after the transaction. That's it. I've done my job. I don't need to be there for you. And I have heard, I've shared this story too many times, so I'm not going to do the whole thing. But there was an agent who shared a story online where he lost $12 million in volume from a client, a buy and a sell side of a luxury home. And when he reached a year after he had worked with them, and when he reached out and asked why, they said, oh, we loved working with you. We just couldn't remember your name. And so we asked a friend for a referral. So he helped them buy a $6 million home in the Vegas area. 12 months later, they sold that one and bought another one in the same price range. They worked with another agent because they couldn't remember his name. And he was sharing the story as a learn from my mistakes, because he said from closing day, I never reached out to them once. Not a 1 month later, how's the home going? No holiday campaigns, no drip campaigns, nothing. The transaction was over and he essentially walked away. So he was saying, learn from my mistakes. So putting that out there, I am here for you if you need it. Checking in a month later, how is it going? All of these things are great ways to make sure you stay in touch. Last video, and then I have a couple more ones I just want to verbalize. This is my favorite video, maybe ever. It's my favorite BombBomb video for sure. It's a happy birthday. At the end of the day, guys, birthdays, home anniversaries, holidays, the easiest things to do videos for, that you don't have to make up the content. You don't have to make anything up. Happy birthday is the message. Happy 4th of July is the message. This is a great example here.
Happy birthday, Dan Marta. January birthday, baby.
Birthday balloons.
Me too. January's the best. Yeah, birthday balloons. Are you ready?
Ready.
Happy birthday to you. Start
again.
That was a
clunker.
Oh my gosh. All right, ready?
From the top.
From the top. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dan, living in Como Park with
Abigail.
Abigail.
And And the cat,
and the cat, who I don't know.
the martyrs of Avon.
Ready?
Ready.
Happy birthday to you.
That's video goes on a little bit more, but that's still one of my favorite videos. I've started saying with my twins, I've been saying that's a clunker. Whenever something happens, I've picked that up from that video. But I love that because, and I see the other ones of us on camera are smiling. That's what that does. You watch that video and you smile. The client actually wrote back to them and said, that was my favorite birthday message I've received all day. Thank you guys so much. I remember when they sent me that, they shared that part. That's what video can do. Instead of just getting an email or a postcard that says happy birthday from, JD, your local realtor, imagine getting a video like that makes you smile and makes you remember them. It's funny. And everything doesn't need to be funny, but it's just maintaining that relationship in a much more meaningful way, because you watch that and you go, they took the time out of their day to wish me happy birthday, to sing me a happy birthday song with a ukulele, to restart the clunker and sing me a happy birthday song. That is somebody building a relationship with their clients, staying top of mind is still a very businessy way of looking at it. Staying in touch with people. That's how people remember you. That's how people refer you to other people, is by having those relationships. So I love that video because it's a birthday. Again, it doesn't need to be like that. I mean, it can be short and sweet. So what I want to do now is kind of lightning round through a couple more content ideas. And what I'm actually going to do, and I've got my timer here on my phone. I'm going to give you an idea for a video, and then I'm going to shoot it myself on this during the Zoom call, and we're going to show how long it takes. Because the other thing about BombBomb that I haven't talked about, it's a time saver. It takes less time to shoot a video than it does to type it all out. So one of the biggest things is holidays. Like I said earlier, I kind of have what I call my action plan for holidays, and I'm going to share what that is now. So it's not a secret, but let's just say you've got 300 clients, right, in your sphere, 300 clients that you email. What I want you to do is pick your top 20, 15 to 30, we'll say 15 to 30 VIP clients, the ones who bring you most of the business, who you talk with all the time, all that stuff. I want you to get that list next to you. I want you to, we're going to talk Christmas. We're just going to do Christmas right now. I want you to sit down, put a Santa hat on or put an elf hat on your dog, do something like that. And you're going to go down that list. You're going to put their email address in the email. So, jd@schmidthq.com. And then you're going to record this video. You're going to go 3, 2, 1. Hey, JD, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Hope you and the boys are doing well. Hope you're staying warm. I know that it's their third Christmas now. They're just over 2. So I hope that they're really starting to kind of enjoy it, really understand the opening the presents and then the Santa stuff. So just want to say, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Hope to see you sometime in the new year. Have a safe holiday, spend it with friends, family, however you want, and we'll talk soon. Bye now. 26 seconds. That video just took me 26 seconds that I just sent and shot custom for that client. And then I send that off. I go to the next name on my list. 3, 2, oh, I already started the timer. 3, 2, 1. I go, Rasa, Merry Christmas. This is the time of year where the snow is beautiful, but boy, do I wish I was down in Florida, because I cannot take the dog out for more than 30 seconds without freezing. But I hope you're doing well. I hope to make it down there soon. This is the time of year where I always make the plans to travel, but more importantly, I just wanted to wish you Merry Christmas, your family, your friends. I hope you have a safe holiday season spent with your loved ones, and looking forward to talking more in 2023. I'll talk to you later. Bye now. Oh no, that one was longer, guys. 31 seconds, right? 31 seconds. And if you want to add in the typing of the emails and the writing a little line about it, 60 seconds. So you've got 15 to 30 names here. You spend 15 to 30 minutes sending custom video messages to your VIP client list. But you've still got 270 other people, right, that you haven't sent an custom. I'm not expecting you to do 300 custom videos, although, hey, be my guest. So you shoot those 15 to 30, and then you've got the rest of your sphere here. So I'm going to start my timer here, and I'm going to go like this. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I just wanted to pop in and say hi. I've got Gus here with his favorite little elf hat. It's his favorite time of the year. It's actually his least favorite time of the year, because we basically just dress him up in costumes every day, and he just growls at us. But he did want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. I hope you spend it with your loved ones, and that It's a great time to kind of recoup and go into the new year. So happy holidays, happy new year, and I will see you in 2023. Bye, everybody. And honestly, I did one thing there that I wouldn't do normally, which I said at the end, bye, everybody. What I should have just said was, I'll see you later, or I'll talk to you later, something like that. Because that was 34 seconds. Whoops, those are my clocks. 34 seconds. And I did a video that will go to 270 people, but will still feel unique and special to each of them. Because I didn't say their names, but I didn't do a broadcast, right? I was talking about myself and the dog, wishing you a happy holiday, but it was general enough for everybody to receive it. So if you spend, and I'm not exaggerating here, like my dad used to do with yard work, this is going to take 20 minutes. It's 2 hours, Dad. You spend 30 minutes, you can send out 30 videos to your VIP list and the rest of your sphere for a holiday. Same thing goes with market updates, right? You can do a 60-second video where you've got one of our agents this morning, actually, in Sunstar, just sent me the some market stats for let me find the email here. Wow, I got a lot of emails for Charlotte County for this week. 188 sold, 154 pending, 141 new active listings. I could take those 3 information points and shoot a 60-second video. Hey guys, JD here, wanted to give you my weekly real estate update. So interesting stuff going on in Charlotte County this past week. We had 188 homes sold, 154 pending, and 141 new active listings. So what that means for you is that if you compare that to new active listings the week before, that's 30 more active listings, which really kind of goes with a large trend we see right now, which is more inventory is coming on the market, little by little, but it is coming on the market more, which means if you're looking at buying, there are going to be more options on the market soon. So if you have questions, if you want to buy, if you want me to set you up on a search, give me a call. I'm more than happy to get going and have that conversation. Talk to you later. 60 seconds. I'm sharing the information, branding myself as the expert, and I am sending this video out again to 5 people, 10 people, hundreds of people, but it's me. I am the focus. I am branding myself because I'm the business. I am the agent. So like I said, my cop-out answer, any of this can be video, but I like to do these examples because like I said, I am timing myself and shooting these videos and showing you how little time it takes to record beautiful custom videos like this. So, so that's, I mean, I know we're already a few minutes over. What other questions do you guys have about BombBomb? Do you have any questions about content, about how to use it, about ideas, anything like that?
JD, I have another question.
Yes, please.
So maybe you said this and I didn't catch it, but when you record that video, can you watch it and
Absolutely. Yes.
edit it?
Yes.
You can watch it and make it better if you
Absolutely.
feel
So
like it doesn't really work.
Yep. So if I were to be doing a video, so I'm just going to click record here so I can whip through it. So if I'm shooting a video here, 3, 2, 1, it starts recording. You can see a little timer and I go and I stop it and I go, oh, that wasn't good. On the phone, I can click, there's a button that says cancel upload. I can just click that there. If I'm doing it from the computer, it says re-record. And I can just click re-record. And I do that a lot. Basically, my way of shooting a bad video is I'm shooting a video, I realize I misspeak. I kind of trail off into a swear word. I hit stop and then I re-record and then I send that video out. So yes, it's very easy to do that. Yeah. And we will all use that button at least once, I promise. Any other questions, comments?
I've got another comment. I'm sorry.
Perfect. No, please.
You know, JD, since COVID, we all began to Zoom. And of course, I started to run my meetings on Zoom. And so what Zoom has taught me is that you get better when you are faced with watching yourself and hearing yourself. So you have to get over the shock of what you look like and what you sound like. So you just sort of have to get over yourself. And then you can focus on the appearance and the content. And it will actually make you more articulate. You'll catch yourself saying things, using expressions, using a lot of fillers.
Yeah.
You will become more cognizant and therefore you will edit yourself, not only when you're doing a video, but in general, when you make presentations.
Absolutely. No, you're totally right. You know, as you guys can probably tell from this one video, I'm a rambler, right? Like I will talk more and more and kind of just go on and on. And I've noticed that when I do my videos as well, I'm very cognizant of that because I go, when it comes to video in any form, really, for me, it's about getting the point across. What am I trying to communicate? How can I do that efficiently so that people understand what I'm saying and that I'm not wasting their time? And I completely agree. Zoom and any sort of video has made us that much better at that because we realize we need to keep people's attention and stuff like that. So I completely agree. And I like the way you put that, is that you will edit yourself. You will be editing yourself in the video without needing to do any actual, computer tech editing. You find ways to better yourself that way. So I completely agree. Well, so like I said, guys, just to wrap it up, I will put the link through one more time in the chat just so you have it fresh right there. But if you use this tool, you will get far more value out of it than $25 a month. Like truthfully, the people that I see find the least value are the ones who sign up, never record a video, and then 6 months later reach out for us to cancel their subscription. And I, as the admin, I can see, oh, Marcy didn't shoot any videos with this. Like she had this account for 6 months. She didn't shoot a single video. So sign up on there if you're interested. If you have more questions, email me. Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes. I would like to know, when you recorded the video,
Mhm.
you have the option right there to send it through an email or text message. You
Yes.
decide which one to use.
Exactly. Yep. So
Okay.
you can right from that screen, on whether you're doing it from your phone or your computer, it will give you both options. It will say, click here to text it, click here to email it, and then you choose what you want to do. And like I said, too, you can reuse that down the road. So if if you shoot a video that you want to send to another client, you can find that video and then text or email it again to somebody else.
Oh, great. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Of course. Yeah. Marcy, you had your hand up, or is that just wait? Okay, cool. All right. Well, I've already gone 10 minutes over, so thank you guys for your time. Again, if you have questions, please feel free to reach out or sign up at that link. But again, I wouldn't spend this much time talking about this if I didn't feel very, very passionate about it and see the results from it. So thank you guys for your time this morning. I hope you have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.